this is the first area, and there's actually quite a few interesting things here that you might not have known. So this little thing here, yep, when you collapse it'll turn on and it says welcome. And obviously if you spent a little bit of time here, usually you don't, but if you wait the sign will actually start to switch. Yep, hello. So it says hello world there. And the first thing we're going to do is hopefully I'll just leave it on the screen and I'll create a little time lapse, and it will come up with a hidden message. So I'll let this play out for you guys. Yep, so if you saw that little hidden message there, after a while of waiting, the game kind of becomes annoyed at you and it'll come up with the message "I hate you," which is definitely not what you would kind of expect. So the next thing here, the door, and you can unlock the first vault symbol in the game. And here we see the first boss. So I've actually created custom cards for the bosses we're going to see. So you're going to be learning kind of more in-depth details to do with the boss. So like their weaknesses, their crit point, the HP, the specific legendary they're dropping, and the best prefix that you can actually get. So when we start fighting this boss, I will edit a little screen in there and also just quickly explain the details. So this little waypoint will appear, and if you have the Digistruct Peak DLC where you can get the extra levels, I'm not actually too sure of the levels, I think it's just like from 50 to 72, and the OP levels, which is recently changed from OP8 max to OP10. You can actually click on this and teleport straight to the raid on Digistruct Peak, and there's a mission. You can just accept this, and all the mission is unlock the door. And as you can see, mission complete. It's as easy as opening a door, and all you do is you run it back, turn it in, don't accept the next one or else that'll be on your screen for a very long time and it can get annoying. We've pretty much just skipped 2 levels. Okay, so here it is, the first boss in the game. Here he is, the Knuckle Dragger. Alright, so I'll put the little thing I've made on the screen. Alright, so Knuckle Dragger. His crit spot is obviously on the head. He's the first boss in the game, so he's not really meant to be the hardest thing in the world. HP 698. If I just hop back into the game here, you can see that the HP that he has is 698, and the damage that the rifle that we've got given does 13, and the repeater that you receive in the start game does 11. So, you know, as you can tell, it's not, you don't have to hit him too many times, especially if you hit a crit, but it's still something. So, you know, just an interesting little tip, interesting little fact. His weakness is fire. This also isn't relevant from the start of the game because you're not going to have any elemental weapons at all, but just in the future, if you want to farm, or I don't know, just going through the next playthroughs, True Vault Hunter, Ultimate Vault Hunter, etc., might be useful to know. And the one everyone is interested in, the Hornet. So as you can see on the screen here, it says the best prefix is the twin prefix. This is actually a unique prefix to the Hornet, And what it is instead of shooting one bullet, it shoots two. So you're pretty much doubling the damage that you can do just by getting a better prefix. So while some people might farm the Hornet, I personally, in this playthrough here, I'm going to spend some time trying to farm the Twin. I'll show you guys what it does, but it's actually very useful at the start of the game. You can mow through everything for quite a few levels. And the drop rate, I have added it here, but for most unique drops to bosses or just characters in the game, it's always going to be 10%. I'll take this off the screen and we'll fight the boss. Actually, yeah, so after not too many hits, he's already on half HP. I'm just going to try out the SMG. I don't think I've ever used this SMG, but it's pretty good. And lo and behold, one of the chances of that, well, I actually just explain the chances, 10%, but that's that's impressive. We actually got the legendary weapon on our first try, the Hornet. That surprised me, that has. I swear on my life, every single time I've played in this game by myself, I've killed that guy so many times, and I've had to spend a good, like, 10 to 50 runs just trying to get a Hornet, never mind, never mind trying to kinda just get it on the first run. That's, wow. It is a tactical Hornet. Like I said, I'm going to farm for a twin one, and we'll see how long it takes. I mean, we got it first try, which is absolutely crazy, but I'm going to try and get the twin prefix to show you guys. So yeah, we'll just do a little time lapse, depending on how long it'll take. Obviously, if we get it second try, obviously there won't be anything, but I'll get into that, and I'll put a little counter of how many runs I've done, starting from now. Alright, I'm just gonna say, right, this game is ridiculous. I've done, right, so I was gonna do time lapse. You've just heard me probably mute my mic in preparation to just play some background music, but second run, I've just got another Hornet. That is actually ridiculous. Alright, okay, so third run was not a Hornet, so from now, well, third run, we're actually going to count this as a second. Yeah, we're going to count it as a second, so 2 out of 3, that's not bad, and wasn't the twin prefix though, so I'm going to continue, and the time lapse is going to start from now. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. I mean, for forming a specific prefix, in all fairness, you know, it didn't take too long overall. But as you would have seen, I don't know specifically how many I've done, but yeah, that was quite a few runs. I made it to level 5, got my skill and everything. And yeah, I'll show you why I specifically formed for it. As you can see, just as I said before, it shoots 2 bullets instead of 1. It does use up 2 ammo, but it does double damage in the same amount of time. So I'll just quickly show it off here, and yeah. As you can see, it's quite powerful at the start of the game. It's level 0, not level 2. I actually got quite a few hornets, as you can see. But yeah, so that was the farm. I hope that it was good, and yeah. Thank you for watching, and that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks.